between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Behind the chains now on second and long. Leaves it with the running back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Vols lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. To the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Vols are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Markham. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Tennessee! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. Got some room to run.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's Cotton. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Volunteers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Makes the grab on 3rd. That'll be enough for a first the 16-yard line. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
The defense did a really nice job on that play, closing in on the intended target. They had two guys near that ball.
The play action fake. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. To throw, it's Marco. Hauls it in. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. And the Vols will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He caught it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th.
The sneak scores it.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
14, Kentucky, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the ground with the back. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They feed him again. Fights off the defender. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Quick handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 1st down and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Marcook. Quickly complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Now on 1st down from the 40. Might be changing the route. Off play action. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Slings it downfield. Got his man on the right. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Vols will have it 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Quick completion on the out. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on second down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Vols! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 16, but now they have some room to operate. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Fowler. Finds his tight end. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The RPO, it's complete. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for a gap, it's Randall. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it, they reacted right away, got the running back on the ground immediately.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Breaks into the open. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Dan, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Quarterback will keep it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Marco. Finds a man on the right. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Kentucky 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. They'll leave it with him. Breaks the tackle. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And the story of this first half has undeniably been the play of that kid under center. He's in total control of the offense, making the right decisions and reads, not trying to do too much. There's a reason he gets the NIL deals and all the love on social media. That young man is him, and doesn't that opposing team know it? That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Trying to set the tone with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw, it's Marcook. Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, give on the inside.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Perez. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. The Vols line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice 3rd down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it 3rd and short. Find a way to get this offense on an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Find some fresh air. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Duke is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 24 to NC State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got his man downfield. Turning it on! And they'll bring him down after the long completion. An explosive pass play for this offense. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking to pass. It's Fowler. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. From the red zone, looking for a space. Touchdown, Wildcats! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Kentucky 7.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Barres. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Finds his man. It's Barres. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Back to pass. He's going to take off. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He's got an open man. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Going to the run, it's Cotton. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind.
Touchdown ball! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? If these guys wanted to make a statement, statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Here he comes with the return. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Fowler. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
That is how you finish a play with some serious physicality. Nice job by the defense. He gets 1 yard, and you do the rest. You hit him, and you make him feel it. Next time he catches the football, he's going to be like, hey, where's that dude at?
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Right on target this time. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the ground. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He leaves it with his back. Oh, he's got some space. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass, it's Fowler. Fires to the wideout. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback.
Damn, bro, I thought we was cool. That's fucked up.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, oh man, that defensive end had a great get-off on that play. Exploded out of his three-point stance. He's able to use the swim move and get to the QB.
Kick is in the air. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here is the Tennessee offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Thought I was going to lose, bro. Or, you know, it is cool to keep your uniform. Another free win.
A check down would be the last resort. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. Third and long, defense knows it's pass, and playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Going to the running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This time, he'll be stopped behind the line, and they'll pretty much give back what they just gained.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going.
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. Good, right down the boulevard. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass, it's Marcook. He's going for a big play downfield. Hauls it in down the sideline. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, space and turned on the Jets. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
Man, no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm.
There he goes. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. The Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll start this drive firing. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Volunteers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. He'll pull it down. He throws one to the left. He makes a grab. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Looking for the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to throw. It's Eaton. Finds the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Picked off. Bringing it back. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there to force the TFL.
Quarterback extends the play. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
excitement this defense has. Every play, they're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Converts on 4th down, still going. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Everett. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team. Looking for a man. It's Eaton. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. One more play to pad the stats. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.